Everyone, welcome back to the channel. Y'all please excuse the wind. I'm trying to get in a spot over here where the wind isn't too bad. We don't get a lot of wind noise, but we're out here at CrossFoot Dragway again today. We've been coming out here a lot lately. We're out here for Friday night testing for the No Fear No Prep Nationals tomorrow. We got in a small tire. We probably brought a knife to a gunfight, but we're gonna see how we stack up. I'm excited, man. The track is washed up here. Not scraped, just they washed all the glue off of it. The surface looks actually pretty smooth. It looked a little slick down track from a couple of cars I've seen make passes, but I think we can get down it. So we got the car ready. We're out here repping the new pit mat and everything, so we're not getting dirty in the gravel. But the car's ready. Once again, sorry for the wind noise, but the car's ready to rock. And we're about to get it warmed up. Go out here and test the trans brake on it and make sure everything's good, and we're gonna get down there and make a pass. So we're gonna do that, and I'll see you guys down there. Alright, so after that second pass, we made some significant changes to the boost ramp, and it worked pretty good. But still got some work to do. So we're trying something a little different. We're going to hit it a little hard to the 60 foot and then back some power out to see if that works. But I think we're heading in the right direction. So this is going to be test pass number 3. Also made an anti-roll bar change. I felt like the car was driving towards the wall a little bit when the front end was up, and there was a little bit of preload in the anti-roll bar that I didn't know was there. So we got that changed. So we're gonna go up here, try that for this third test pass and see what happens. pass number 5 of what is being a really tiring day. We're trying a lot of different things out of my comfort zone, so I'm a little mentally tired and a little physically tired. It's cold out here, so we're gonna hit the car even harder out of the hole. See what it does. The front's tighter, we're hitting it with more RPM and more boost, and we're ramping to less total boost. So let's see what happens.
All right, 002.
Guys, I'm sitting here in the car messing with this data log. I'm tired. We've been here since noon, and we've been trying all kinds of different things today, and we finally found something that worked pretty good. I realized I haven't showed you guys any times all day, so this is the last test pass. This is my 5th test pass. 129 to the 60 foot, and then went at 545 and 127. I don't really know how that stacks up against the competition, but I'm pretty happy with it. I don't have the other time slip here, guys, but the only other full pass I've made today, I think it was test pass number 3. That was like a 558 and 128. And then the other passes have been botched because of just trying new things. And I don't know how the heck this thing is sticking the tire. I messed up my two-step offset and ended up leaving at like 43 or 4,400 RPM a while ago, and it still stuck the tire. Kind of scares me a little bit because I'm starting to think that the track's probably way better right now than it's going to be tomorrow when it's fresh and washed, and I am a little concerned about that. But looking at the data log right here, and everything's looking pretty decent. Pretty happy with it. We have completely turned the timing retard off. There is no launch timing retard in this thing right now at all, and it's just soaking it up. The front end is super tight. The rear end is pretty tight, and I'm trying out settings that I've never tried before, and they seem to be working. So I'm feeling good about it. We got to pack the chute and do some other stuff and see what kind of revisions we want to make on this file. See if maybe we can get it to go a little faster. And I'll get back and let you guys know what we come up with. All right, guys. Here's the Hail Mary. We're going to see if we can make her spin off the hit this time. We are going to leave at 4450 RPM and about 15 pounds of boost. So it's either going to go or it's going to blow the tires off. Let's see what happens. baby, let's go! right here looking at the track. They scraped it and washed it. I mean, it's pretty loose in the groove right now. But honestly, once you dig down into it,
well, yeah, you can hear it squeaking. So it's like,
dude, check that out. Just now I dug down into it a little bit, and it's got a little sticky.
oh yeah, mine's starting to tighten up. Look at it bending my shoe.
Yeah. I don't know. I still think it might be worth just to smack the hell out of it. I mean,
we got the drive shaft curve. I mean,
yeah, it'll. I mean,
right?
it'll.
I mean, if it's first pass and you're going out there and I mean, you ain't gonna lift. If it's leave her on the limiter, it'll catch it.
Yeah, it'll go down the track.
It'll catch it.
You'll know.
I mean, it might look really bad, but it'll just sit there and bang off the limiter.
Yeah. See, it's there, right?
Not prep, no prep. I think I call it.
Right.
It's legit no prep. Like washing it. I guess that's my favorite podcast. Goddamn, right there.
I mean, it's still
right there.
It's still tight, dude. Like, yeah.
God
It's
damn.
better than Clarksville.
That's better than Beachville when they spray it.
I mean, that's still there's still rubber on it. Yeah. It's a little bare, yeah. This is where he's starting to spin at too. Yeah, that's slick as fuck.
Yep, and so all of a sudden it got slick, but it was tight and slick.
Yeah. There's still, is this soap?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's still soap on this shit. Now that's slick, but it's drying up.
Right there, so it transitions back again. You can see it gets a little tighter.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not great, but. See, if you were starting to spin at 180.
All right, guys. So we've been up and looking at the track. We've been to the drivers' meeting. We've been real busy this morning. Me, Derek, and Blaine have been out here pecking away at the keyboard, coming up with some strategies on what we think is going to work. As you guys saw, the track is completely scraped again. It's pretty slick, but we're going to kind of, I don't know if it's the smartest move. We think it's going to work, though. We're going to hit the car just as hard off the line as we were hitting it last night. And we think that's the key to making this radio work, is just hitting it hard and getting it planted. The car's real heavy in the back now compared to last year, so it seems to be working. So we're hoping our idea works. We got a guy named Josh Poor, got a pretty fast blue Fox Body Mustang that we're running. We're the 13th pair down for first round, so we're gonna see what happens. We seem to be able to do okay in the 60 foot, and then we just, we have a hard time down track. So if we can get it to do what it's supposed to do and stick out of the hole, man, I think we're not gonna be a duck. We'll see. That's our strategy. That's what we came up. That's the plan we came up with. We're gonna give it a shot. So yeah, it's the car's here, ready to go. We're just waiting for them to call us up for the first round, and we'll get up there and see how this thing goes. It is it's 9,000 to win to the first place winner today. There's some heavy hitters here. The Prestons are out here with Mama. Freaking, that thing's one more no prep and prepped events than you could shake a stick at. And a guy named Brandon Mort down there with a badass new Edge car. I mean, there's all kinds of like wild no prep setups out here, real fast stuff. So we're just gonna do what we can do our best. We're kind of in uncharted territory, so we're learning. So we're gonna get up here and let's see what happens. so we just went up and drew for round number 2. You guys just saw the GoPro. I had no idea that Josh, the guy in the blue Mustang, wrecked behind me, or didn't wreck. He grabbed the scramble. I think he probably grabbed the scramble and got loose and kicked sideways, but he didn't hit the wall. He just spun out behind me. But that was some pretty good footage in the car, but it felt pretty good. Unfortunately, we drew the Prestons for round 2 in Mama. That car is like, it wins everything they take it to. Like, those guys know what they're doing. They're really fast, and I mean, we got our work cut out for us. So we're gonna, we're turning it up. We're shooting for the moon. The car keeps taking it, so we're gonna keep giving it to it. Horsepower is definitely, we still have a lot of horsepower on tap. We just don't know if we can put it down on the track. We're on pretty low boost. We're only on like 22 pounds of boost. We can run 36. So, I mean, we can mile per hour 140 out the back. I just don't think we can put it down. So we're coming up with something. Derek and everyone's in there talking, so we're gonna figure out what's going on, and then we'll be up there for round 2 and see what happens. Wish us luck. So we had to rerun Mama. They had a tree malfunction, and so they went red, and they didn't move but went red for some reason. That they've had issues with that tree malfunctioning a couple of times up here, so we had to rerun it. Thought we had it won, but I knew they were faster than we were, so I thought maybe we had gotten it on a technicality, but unfortunately we didn't. So we did have to rerun them, and they got us on the top end. We hung with them a little bit past the 60 foot, almost to the 330, but they ran out of my life past the 330. That car is just extremely fast. I mean, the motor in that car, if it's what I believe it is, I know the motor in that car has been like freaking like 430s or 420s or something. I mean, it's fast. I'm happy though. We got to see how we stacked up against them. We just couldn't lay the power down on the top end. I mean, we've been going 125 60 foots all day long. And yesterday we went a 125 60 foot into yesterday, and then first round today we spun that first pass against Mama, and then we went another 125 60 foot on that last pass. So I mean, the car is working great on the front half. We just got to figure out what it's going to take to make it work on the back half. So that's some homework for us to figure out. But I'm not too mad for our first no prep outing. You know, taking out Josh first round felt pretty good, because Josh is no slouch. He did not give that race to me. He's very fast. He's like a local favorite around here. So I'm happy with that. So that's gonna end it for this one, guys. I know I didn't get as much of the detail on some stuff. We've been busy, extremely busy. Like we were testing for almost 8 hours yesterday. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So I'll see you on the next one.